Hello everyone, welcome back here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Today I would love to share with you on how to make very easy type of dish, and this is what we call beef pochero. So let me tell you what are the very basic ingredients that we have. But prior to that, I am going to add my vegetable oil, and whatever oil you are having in your pantry, simply go ahead. So I'll be adding maybe 8 tablespoons of cooking oil, and I'm using vegetable oil, as you know. And our savoring enhancer will be patis or fish sauce, sea salt, or you can use salt and pepper. I have here black pepper, and then I have here garlic spread. It's a kind of seasoning, and so I will just incorporate all of that. And okay, now this is our cooking pot, and we will try to saute our spices. What are the very basic ingredients that we have in making beef pochero? I have here my plantain bananas, and these are sweet cooking bananas, and 1.5 kilos of beef sirloin. So I sliced them into a little bit bigger cubes. So I have here my potatoes. I dice it. But actually, these are red russet potatoes, and I peel it. I washed it and just not peel it. As long as you wash it thoroughly, and you're good to go. To go, I soak them in water so that it will not become darker in color to prevent oxidation. And so I have here 1 kilo of nice, fresh, crispy Roma tomatoes. Otherwise, if you don't have enough this much, you can use condensed soup or tomato juice or a little bit of tomato paste. But since I bought one big box, 27 pounds of tomatoes, I might as well use this type of tomatoes so I can have good tomato paste. Okay, I have here green beans. We call this one okay, this is what we call bichuelas or bagu beans, or this is the other term is green beans. I have here repolyo or cabbage, green cabbage, and these are pressed fresh cloves of garlic. I use 8 cloves of garlic, one large red cooking onion, and this red onions or sibuyas dahon will be garnished towards the end. And I have here nice carrots. Okay, let's begin our cooking. So once our oil is completely hot or ready for sauteing, I'm going to add all my cooking onions. Okay, there you go. Saute your onions or sweat it out maybe for 1 minute. After that, lovely friends, add your garlic and saute them until slightly golden brown or translucent. Okay, there you go. Now remember, friends, that different cooks, dads, moms, aunties, uncles, and whoever loves in their kitchen, so they have their different ways or style in cooking. Okay, so after that, lovely friends, I am going to add my 1.5 kilos of beef. So you don't really need to have that much if you are just a small family, but because I'm giving this away and partly for our lunch today, it's New Year, so I'm just cooking this type of dish today. So I'll have to saute this. Okay, So mix it up, and then adding my black pepper. Remember, adding your black pepper depends upon your taste buds as well. I love black pepper, my friends, whenever I cook. So I'm going to add this newly bought or store-bought type of garlic seasoning. I bought this from Costco. So I'm gonna try this. So beautiful. I will be adding a little bit of salt, because this is a huge pot actually. You'll be asking, oh, that's too much salt. But actually it's not. Okay. Whenever I cook, I am just eyeballing all my ingredients. Unlike in baking that I have to do exact measurements so I can produce good output. Okay, this is patis or fish sauce. There you go. So simply I'm going to mix this one. I'll add a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of garlic seasoning. There you go. So I'm going to cover that and let it be done for maybe 2 minutes. Okay, wonderful friends, after 2 minutes, this is how our beef looks like. This is not yet done. It takes a while in cooking beef, unlike chicken. Chicken cooks really very minimal time, or it doesn't really take long in cooking. Okay, there you go. And I'm going to add maybe 2 tablespoons of beef powder broth. You can use beef broth if you have, or beef cubes. Okay, there you go. And I'm going to add my cubes of tomatoes. So then, since this is a big portion of cooking, it will take a while in making it soft, especially for the beef and all this wonderful nice tomatoes to be mashed. And I want this well incorporated so I can produce good sauce into my beef pochero. What I'm going to do is, I have here my pressure cooker, but if you don't have pressure cooker, you have to cook this one patiently in your top stove or in your whatever flame you are using. But here I have my pressure cooker. It will, and then this is the part of beef, so I have to press that in a while. So I'll have to open this one. So this is how it looks like. So this is 8 quarts, so it's a bigger pot of pressure cooker, and it's multifunctional. So I am going to transfer my beef with tomatoes into my pressure cooker. Okay, there you go, wonderful friends. So I do not really need to add more water because of the tomatoes will add its juice sufficiently. So I will just cover this one. There you go. So there you go. I have to close it. So closing it this way is closed. So I plugged it into the wall. And then let's start our cooking. So this is already on. So I'll have to put the part here is beef. Look at that. It's not really... Okay, this is beef. So actually when you cook beef, it takes only 25 minutes, but I will make it 30 minutes. Okay. So let it be done for at least 30 minutes. So it's starting. So set that aside for now. So this is the kind of beef I use. It's tenderloin. It's more on the meat part. Hello friends, by the way, I am going to add chickpeas or garbanzos. So here I open the can. I will drain the brining solution. Okay, there you go. And you can rinse it if you want. I'm going to rinse it with cold water or room temperature water. So friends, 10 more minutes, that will be over. So our beef is done in the pressure cooker, so I have to release the pressure. So from the pressure cooker, I am going to transfer that into my big pot for the continuation of cooking our beef pochero. Once the pressure is done, we'll try to open it. So that one is closed. This portion here, so opening goes towards to the left. Hold on. So by the way, in order to open our pressure cooker towards the right. Beautiful. So we'll try to check it. Okay, this is perfectly done. So I'll transfer this into my big or larger cooking pot. Okay, there you go. Let's try to check. Okay, this is beautiful. Look at the tomatoes. It incorporated very well into our meat. Okay, after that, lovely friends, I'm going to add my quarter potatoes. Potatoes sliced into quartered. Okay, and also my carrots into all together with the potatoes, because the slices of my carrots, they are almost the same with the potatoes. I'm going to add bay leaf or dahon ng laurel. Now for the bay leaf, this can be optional. So I'm going to add maybe 5 large leaves. If you don't have this much, simply, you don't need to add this one. So I have to cover this one. So it's covered. We'll wait for 3 minutes for the potatoes and the carrots to be done. Rice is very important. So please do not miss your rice. So my rice is almost done, and that will be done in 5 minutes. Here are the remaining ingredients or ricados that we have. So we have here cooking plantain bananas. And then I have here garbanzos or chickpeas, bichuelas or green beans, and cabbage. And towards the end, I'll have to garnish that with sibuyas, dahon, or green onions. Okay, after 3 minutes in cooking your potatoes, actually cooking your potatoes depends also how big the slices of your potatoes. Okay, after that, lovely friends, I am going to add my plantain bananas. So plantain bananas are added. Beautiful. So let the plantain be cooked for at least 3 minutes. So I have to put back its cover. Okay, once the potatoes and the carrots are done, pretty sure it's the time for another 2 more ingredients that we will be adding. Okay, and also for the plantain is quite done. So I'm going to add this garbanzos or chickpeas, and also for this green beans or bagu beans. Give a little stir. And let this be done for another 2 minutes. So cover this back. And I'll tell you what are the last 2 ingredients that we have, or the last 2 ricados are this sibuyas dahon or green onions. So I have to garnish this towards the end, and these are the green cabbage. So I'm going to add extra tomatoes, but I slices that into cubes, and then I have here my hand blender or emulsion blender. So the reason is I'm going to add this into my mixture because I want it a little bit of more on tomato sauce. So I will just try to mix that one. If you don't have so much tomatoes, just use or just add ketchup. Okay, and then I'm going to add my cabbage. You can also add bok choy or pet chai. So just give a good stir, and I'm going to cover this for just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Just a minute or 2 for the cabbage to be done. Okay. Let's say 2 minutes until it's perfectly done. Okay. Finally, our beef pochero is done. My husband is so hungry. He said he wants to eat now. So wonderful friends, thank you very much for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Now, stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little kitchen. Until the next time that I'm going to cook again or bake. So this is our delicious beef pochero, and Happy New Year, friends. I hope you have a fantastic coming New Year. You and your family, and of course, with my family as well. Thank you. Ingat po. God bless. Maraming salamat. Mga onatan ninyo.